What's up? This is your one and only Hypersonic X99, and today we have a channel update going on. So first off, I want to say thank you for the 700 subscribers who've basically joined this channel. Really does help out a ton, does help out with everything else of the sort. And as I've seen, one of the most liked, one of the most views so far was the Nights Part 2. So really do appreciate it. But let's go ahead and move on forward with the channel update, so that way it won't be no further delayed than what I already have to talk about. So as of this time of recording, I'm seeing right now that there are some videos that I have put out, and then there's some videos that kind of like that didn't stand out at that point. So pretty much was basically the commentary of my games and how everything was looking so far. And don't get me wrong, my video editing did kind of quite the direction that I wanted to be, but then there wasn't much, like I have enough equipment or anything else of the sort. So as far as like my walkthroughs and everything else like that, kind of didn't do as much. However, I can't say that I wanted to take that off, but that part, you know, that's okay. But what I will say is as you can tell on my other video, which the latest video, I'm not gonna say, you can listen to the latest video or the latest song that I put out as far as slow and reverb. And first of all, just want to say this, that slow and reverbs has been a thing for me and really does help out a ton, you know, especially with all the music that's been going on. So I won't say no names or anything like that, because why would I do that? But with that out the way, I think that will actually be the last time I will actually do a slow and reverb, because I now want to transition that over to basically to more streaming videos that I can put out for YouTube, because, you know, I do have some videos that, you know, that are lying out there and whatnot, so that way, you know, this can be pretty much a good opportunity to basically put all the videos out there and basically do the editing, do the things that I've been doing so far with, you know, with no complications whatsoever. So, and just by looking at it, y'all probably see me play like Resident Evil, Tekken, y'all probably see me play basically one of the few games that I have, like, yeah, Resident Evil, then I did Outlast, then I did just looking at it from what I'm seeing so far, that you know, I can basically put out more videos than when I'm putting it out right now. So that part, you know, can be pretty more efficient than ever. So but so I have been you know, creating see me creating the banners and everything like that, and overall, so basically just getting back to that little content creator and not putting it like at 100%, like I'm doing things full-time or anything like that. So, you know, obviously that can cause a lot of burnout and whatnot, so that part I'm not gonna do. But what I will do is just say that there will be some old streams that I will put out in my new streams, because I mean, it's the right time to do so, you know, because I still got other games I want to cover and all that stuff. So there's still Stellar Blade that I want to cover. There's still the DLC for the remake for Final Fantasy VII that I still got to finish, and then, you know, then you got, you know, Rebirth that I still want to get, and then other games, you know, like Tekken 8. Then you got everything else of the sort that I have so far that I do have in the meantime. So last time that I did look into one of my streams, I think it was the Oni PS2. I did I think y'all can probably tell that the quality of my microphone was really not it, because the one that I have is like, man, like pure dog water. But the one that I have right now should come up, you know, as I'm speaking right now, loud and clearly and everything else of the sort. So I mean, if you can already tell, this is again a Blue Yeti. So finally got it, picked it up a few months ago, so this is already gonna be like up to date and everything else like that. So just giving y'all the heads up. But you know, I did run into a few problems and everything, you know, especially from transition over to like maybe to like PlayStation, like that I stream on PlayStation, to now streaming this on my computer, then streaming things on my monitor and everything else like that. So if y'all really want to see like one of my past streams or everything like that, it'll be in the highlights. So just go to my Twitch TV, Hypersonic X99, and it'll all be there, you know, got some clips and everything. So pretty much, you know, and then follow your boy if by any means necessary. So I don't really think there's anything else I need to put out, but just know that there will be some old streams in there. That way I can go ahead and make some new streams and new videos, so that way y'all keep up to date to what I'm doing. So if I do get some comments saying that, oh, why is it like this or why is it like that, whatever, well, just basically, you know, keep everything afloat, keep everything that needs to be basically everything that needs to be basically put together, at least for this at least for this channel, so that way it won't be no complication of like, oh, what's been covered, what's not being covered, and everything like that. So that way it can just get out the way. But so then there were some ideas that I did thought about doing, which was the tier list. So tier list will be coming up, not sure when or whatever, especially with like how my schedule looking as far as like me streaming. So it all depends on like when I'm gonna stream, how am I gonna stream, and all that stuff. So as far as like me streaming on Twitch, I have been consistent with that than posting all the stuff on YouTube, because it takes a lot of time and energy, and I've done it before in my past few years. So I just gotta make sure that I take it one day at a time to see like what needs to be done and what can I finish off later on, so that way it won't be no burnout, or it won't be basically nothing that can help me feel like I'm inadequate, basically. But with that out the way, if you have stayed this long, appreciate it. I really do appreciate, again, for the over 700 subscribers on my YouTube, so really does help out a ton. And let me know what you know in the comments below, what you want to see, or any suggestions or whatever the case is, and I might or might not cover it, or something that can definitely interest me. So with that being said, this is your one and only Hypersonic X, and I will see y'all with a whole new video, and have a striker Sunday day, night, wherever you're at, and I'm out. Peace.